Hi there. This is a quick casting rumor update for House of the Dragon, though it's pretty much confirmed by very clear spy photos that just came out, to the point I wouldn't be surprised if HBO makes an official announcement by the time I post this video. We think we've confirmed who's playing the Cargyll twins on the Kingsguard. Cargyll? I'll keep saying Cargyll until we hear how they say it. That there's twin brothers on the Kingsguard, Eric and Eric Cargyll, who are a minor house from the Crown Lands. We don't even know what their castle seat is. They're just two guys. Eric and Eric are identical twin brothers, but one of them sides with Alicent and Aegon II, while the other one, Eric, sides with Rhaenyra and Daemon. So it's a civil war that pits brother against brother, that even identical twin brothers turn on each other over this. And initially we were worried they might not be in the show at all. They might cut some of the other Kingsguard stories. But then about half a year ago, we saw an audition tape loaded up to Vimeo by two identical twin brothers reading dialogue that was clearly meant for Eric and Eric. This was reported on in Redanian Intelligence, but as they stressed, any time for any TV show when actors load audition tapes publicly to a public format like that, it's because they didn't get the role. That these actors were not playing it, but what it confirmed to us was that not only are these characters in it, they're looking to cast identical twins to play them, which is good. Then about a month or two ago, through our tried and tested strategy of stalking the actors on their Instagram follows, we noticed that Fabian Frankel, once again, was following this pair of identical twin brothers who are also actors. And they do not guard who they follow or are seen following on Instagram. Fabian is the worst of all. He is an incorrigible gossip. This is how we found out like half of the people we accurately guessed. Even like Graham McTavish, who is playing Harold Westerling, another Kingsguard, we found because they were following and being followed by Fabian. So we saw this about a month ago, and when you're looking for, the audition tape pretty much told us they're looking for a set of identical twin actors. That narrows down the list. So what are the odds that he just happens to be following these identical twins who are also actors? So a month ago, we pretty much narrowed down on this. Still, I was a little hesitant to report on it fully. But then yesterday, spy photos came out from Caceres, Spain, that we saw these actors on the street. They're very clear spy photos. It looks like them. That we think Eric and Eric are being played by the identical twin actors Luke and Elliot Tittenzor, who are both 31, best known for the TV shows Shameless and Emmerdale Farm. They were clean-shaven in those shows. They've grown beards since then. So, looking at the photo, that's got to be them. This pretty much confirms what we were already suspecting from Instagram follows. As for their role in the story, initially, they were at the tournament held to honor King Viserys ascending the throne, and they were both unhorsed by Criston. And we saw what we're pretty sure is that specific tournament in the teaser trailer. Though it was Criston jousting against a Tarly knight, but Criston unhorsed everyone. He won the tournament. He unhorsed everyone in the joust. So at a different part of that same tournament scene, you'll see him beating Eric and Eric. Criston beats everyone. He even beats Daemon. He's probably the best living warrior of his generation. That Daemon is great, but he's not the best. He's like 97%, but he's also a field commander where he commands armies, he develops strategies, whereas Criston is more of just a personal warrior. At any rate, it makes sense. Most of their story would be in season 1, how they split over this, that we would see them right from the beginning in that tournament scene. And there's a question of, well, why did they split between the two? The rumor is, according to the testimony of Mushroom, the dwarf court jester, who says a lot of things, He says that the reason that Arik turned on Rhaenyra and joined Alicent is because Arik stumbled upon Rhaenyra in bed with her lover and reported on it to the king. Now, Mushroom says he found her in bed with Daemon, and this is 3 years before she married Laenor, keep in mind. And this is when he visited for the Blacks and the Greens tournament in the year 111. This is about 7 years after the first tournament. This is the second tournament. And that this is why Daemon went back to the Stepstones, and 3 years later, he forced Rhaenyra her father forced Rhaenyra into an arranged marriage with Laenor. But that's just a rumor, and it's equally possible he stumbled on her in bed with Harwin Strong. Or that this is just a filthy lie. We will never know. But the TV show, I'm saying the TV show might play around with that. Well, maybe he stumbles on her in bed with a different lover. Harwin, Daemon, we don't know. But that this is why Arik turned on her, but Arik didn't. In contrast, after Harwin Strong died in a mysterious fire in the year 120, Arik replaced him as her new sworn shield, as her personal protector, her personal guardsman who follows her around into meeting rooms and stuff. So it's these identical twins, and they split on who they're following in the Civil War. You may be asking, well, they didn't cast identical twins to play Jason and Tywin Lannister. They just had a big announcement about Jefferson Hall will be playing both of them. We kind of wondered if they were going to do that when you have one actor playing twins. That makes sense because just the way the story is structured, Jason and Tywin aren't actually in that many scenes together. Jason is mostly in Casterly Rock, while Tywin joins the small council and he's in King's Landing. They're physically not in the same room that much. You could get away with casting one person to play both. In comparison, Arik and Eric, they're physically in so many scenes together. As you know, Kingsguard in royal court scenes, you could not get away with casting one actor as both of them. You needed to cast identical twins. It's too much of a physical role. They fight at times, so you need that in there. So we have very clear spy photos of Luke and Elliot showing up on set in King's Landing. This is pretty much confirmed. I'm just rushing it out because this is so clear HBO will probably announce it by the end of the week.